I grew up wanting to join the military. Life just kind of tends to go another way. Even wanting to be a pilot as a kid, as I'm sure most kids do, but life took me a much different direction. Coming from sort of a military family, my grandfather was World War II, stepfather in Vietnam, my brother in Iraq, and when my brother was severely injured in Iraq, I decided to kind of quit my life and sort of pick up where he left off.
When I left my career, I left the career being a combat medic. As a female in the Italian army, we have the opportunity to be on the field and basically take care of your men and women.
As a Joint Terminal Attack Controller, or JTAC, our job is really as a liaison. Everything from the ground to 25,000 feet was mine. So if it flew through that airspace, I was talking to it. This woman got off the helicopter that, as soon as I saw her, I told my Italian counterpart, someone just got here and I need to meet her.
And I remember he coming towards me, and I don't know, maybe he was trying to impress me, with this cool looking American Air Force guy. Where I worked was in the 10th infirmary, and which was very close on the TOC, which is where he was working, and we was almost like in front one another. So he started to learn kind of like my routine. So he knew that every day I would come out of my tent, go brush my teeth or whatever, and so he knew kind of the timing of things. And we would meet in the evening in this spot with just like a simple wooden table, some sort of a bench, and just hanging out together right there and talk and maybe watch a movie or play cards. So just simple things, and that's how we found a way, I guess, to get to know each other. It's more like the looking forward to seeing each other at the end of the day that I think it helped us go through many times through the difficulties of the day.
On my third tour in Afghanistan, we were on a dismounted patrol. I'd been in country for 5 days. We were walking through this little area and we had some Afghan police with us on the patrol. He stepped on a pressure plate IED. And lucky for me, it didn't blow up all the explosives, and I was knocked unconscious, suffering from traumatic brain injury. As a veteran, you come out of the military and you've been giving back to your community. You've been just giving back in general, and it's difficult to transition from that to civilian life. I got really lucky, to be honest with you. I have a wife that knows not just vaguely what I've gone through, or not just by story what I've gone through, but truly was there. You still want to give back. I don't think that desire goes away. And maybe maybe that means you're going to get involved in politics. Maybe it's, maybe you're going to get involved in policy. Regardless of what it is, and regardless of your politics, you can't deny climate change. I mean, the science and everything is there. You can use that same drive to want to give back. You can say, like, I want to give back, how can I do that? All these other things are out of my control, but things like going electric, things like minimizing your carbon footprint are in your grasp.
It's the no-brainer of tracking things, because, with all the things involving our health problems, maybe memory and all of that, so this is really like a no-brainer. It's something less that we need to track. There's an app involved. It helps in so many ways. So not only the actual bills, it's just like on any other levels.
We thoroughly enjoy the outdoors. We like to go camping, fishing, hunting, all of those things. And I want my daughter to be able to do that now, but also later in life. And I don't think as a whole, the world is going a good direction, and if the governments aren't going to do it, then I think it's going to come down to individuals, and that to me is giving to not just our daughter, but to you know, the community to, you know, to everyone.